the games get played and the games get saved so they can be played on another day. Rob's Arcade.
All right, everybody. That was a little bit of a wonky start. I'm sorry. Kind of checking out some things on my phone, and I had the volume down low and whatever. But welcome back to Rob's Arcade. We are here in this very cool. We've been here before. Little retro room with all of these Sega Genesis titles that I've already gone through quite a bunch. But I wanted to kind of hang out and just do a little talk about video games and what it's like being a kid today and what it was like being a teen and a kid when I was growing up playing all of this stuff here because they have this room set very much in a tone that sits with like the early to mid 90s, and that's when I was growing up as a teen. But things are different for kids now, and even some of the teens that I myself work with from time to time are very different from the teens that I myself was and the teens that I hung out with from time to time. And I kind of wish, in different aspects, that I had something like that growing up because I don't know, I think it would have really made a difference in my life when I look at things. I was kind of saying some things, excuse me, just having a little coffee. I was kind of saying some things this weekend and it made me think like, I was that kid too. Like, there's um a lot of um jocks and cheerleaders and things that we work with from time to time up there. Um when we go to these big trips and stuff on this mountain, but there's ultimately like a lot of awkward kids, and I feel like the work that we do really caters to them because there's not always a place. I was like, man, it's that geeky kind of comic booky video game kid, and I was like, man, I really wish I would have had a place like this growing up. But ultimately, it made me think like a lot of these scenes that I work with are so awesome because they just really want to um, do like you know really awesome work and stuff. And I remember just wanting to get home and play video games like all summer long. That's all I wanted to do during the summertime. And here we are again playing video games in the summertime. But like um, that's kind of part of why I wanted to do this too. Excuse me. That right there is the key. Is like if it was a good video game or not. Like if there was an interaction with the Sega Genesis logo at the beginning, um, then you knew you had a very good video game. But I also don't know, like, would I have been the kid to want to be away for a whole week, um, away from my parents and stuff? I don't know. I don't know if I could have done it away from my video game systems and all of that. This looks really good. This was a Vector Man was a game I did rent quite a bit. It's crazy to think we are closer to 2049 than we think we are. Um, but yeah, you're just playing this like orb robot character here, Vector Man. These backgrounds are pretty lit. I like this. And you just light things up with your little hand cannon. This was a title that I rented quite often from the uh, the video store, and one that I was like really excited and happy to play like anytime it was available. It was kind of like one of those like movies, like there were certain movies that was the same. I'm trying to think of a. Ooh. Not Maybe RoboCop. I don't know if well, kind of RoboCop. RoboCop was like a favorite of mine. I'm trying to think of something like, oh, Harry and the Hendersons. Perfect example of a go like, you know, like, oh, I don't know, I don't know what else to rent. It's like just Harry and the Hendersons. All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like that was always like a go-to. Kind of like this game was like a go-to as well. A little double jump action there. So this game was kind of in that same sense where if like I wasn't like really sure like what to rent, or the latest game that I wanted to rent wasn't available. Maybe X-Men 2 wasn't available. But Vector Man's available, so let's grab that real quick. Oh, that was always fun too, like a little like, come on dude, like what are you thinking, bro? Let's go. That little Sega attitude. Yeah. More attitude, dude. But yeah, I'm just like talking to these kids as we're like heading back home and stuff. And like, what are you like? Well, you know, enjoy your summer. What are you up to after this? And they're like going to like other camps and like like doing more work. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I have one kid going to a space camp. I'm like, for like, and I thought to like learn stuff, and I was like, dude, you need to take a break. And he's like leading the space camp stuff. I'm like, this is crazy. And I'm like thinking back to like, okay, when I was your age, what was I doing? Oh yeah, playing Sega CD. I was staking out Video World to make sure they had the latest copy of Sega CD's Mortal Kombat. Or no, it wasn't even some of that. It was like oh shit, what was I just do? CNC's Music Factory. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate here, guys. Jeez. I say, what? Who made this aircraft? Pretty sweet. Let me see what else we got here. So, Vector Man 2, I'm not sure we ever really got in. Oh, there's no little cool interaction. Oh, this looks more intense. Ugh. So it's 96. I don't know. There's a good chance I was like playing a different system at that point. The animations are pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I ever played or rented this one. I don't think I ever did. Like I said, I went through and played a lot of these during my Christmas video where I was just like, it was like 25 days of retro rewind kind of thing going on, and I just went through and was playing them. I don't even think I was doing like a lot of talking through most of them. And a lot of these games I did not rent growing up. Like, there are very few and far in between. A lot of the Sonic games we had. Sonic 3D Blast, piece of garbage. And Sonic Spinball, I never rented. Um, None of these games here. Streets of Rage 2. Excuse me, Streets of Rage, of course, I had. Streets of Rage 2 and 3 were definitely big time go-to rentals of mine for sure. I feel like Revenge of Shinobi, definitely something I would rent from time to time. Let me see, Gunstar Heroes, definitely not. Golden Axe I had, and I don't believe I ever rented any of those as well. Just kind of going through, just kind of seeing if there's like any titles that I remember actually like renting from Kid Chameleon we had. Oh, sorry. Okay, went too far. Alien Soldier. Ultra Beast we had. Columns we had. Comic Zone was a big... Comic Zone was also another one. That was a big go-to. I feel like if there was anything out of this collection that was a go-to rental for my household, it would be Vector Man, Comic Zone, and probably like one of these like Streets of Rage, like 2 or 3, something like that. Like that was just something like, you know, oh, let's get it, you know. This was a game that like you could bring your friends over, play 2-player. This is like a great sleepover game. They've really introduced some crazy new characters here. I always got to rock with my main Axel whenever starting off. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Boom, baby. But those, like I said, these games and those other titles here that, you know, kind of represent my adolescence was what I was looking forward to. Like this kid's going to go teach space camp. The closest thing to teaching space camp or anything like that was like me trying to get through the stages of like Ground Zero, Texas in an afternoon. I'm drinking coffee. I'm not ready. Whew, that was close. Like, I couldn't get up out of bed and motivated to go to school all year long. But I do remember as soon as summer hit, me and my boy up the street would be up at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. every morning, ready to play some freaking Streets of Rage. That's not an exaggeration. That is like a 100% truth. You know. Every morning of school, I was just like, oh, I want to be here. I'm so tired. Yawning, waking up through like first period. And not really being awake until like lunchtime hit. But once school's out, me and Anthony right there. I like how the bat's got a help me bat. Some missile. Goodbye, Garcia. Oh, what? Is that how that works? I'm sorry to use your bat. See ya, Garcia. Oh, watch out. That's not how you hold a knife, man. Oh, knife's got a health meter, too. Oh. Take that, Donovan. Sorry, Donovan. If they're gonna give them names, I think they should give them more than just like one name. Right. Oh, snap, he's got a gun. Oh! Bare knuckle. Oh, thought it was done. It's still my opinion that there should be a Streets of Rage movie. Right? Oh, snap. I'm trying to think of some of like the other games me and my friends would play. Like we played a lot of Streets of Rage. Somebody stowed a sword in here. Oh, and a knife. What kind of ship is this? What kind of cruise liner is this? Who let these other guys on the boat? See this apple, eat it. There you go. Whoa. Alright, so I think I've been playing this game for like 100 years and I've never seen him run. That's awesome. Punch him. Hey. What? Oh no. You're done for, Axel. I wonder who'd be a good, like, who would, I'm trying to, like, in my head right now, like, cast the Streets of Rage movie. Actually, y'all are gonna hate me for this, but hold up. Hold up, let me see something. And we're just having fun here. We're not really playing like any one game here. We're just having some fun, you know. That was something else too. That was a crazy time because like you had time to play video games. So I remember, and I don't want to put this in just yet because it's going to start an awesome theme song, and I don't want to be talking when it starts. And if any of y'all talk during the theme song, I will punch you in the nuts. But um, I remember like renting stacks of games at like during the summertime too. And that's something else that was just like I was kind of shaking my head, like just thinking back. I'm like, God, I was such a butthole of a teenager again. Like here, you guys are like, where are you going? My church is doing this camp. I'm going to space camp. I'm doing this. Like, you know, like what? Like, guys, knock it off. Chill. Just relax. Can y'all go get in some trouble, please? Can y'all somebody go like, somebody set a fire somewhere? No, don't do that. I'm just teasing. But what is that? That's crazy. Um, but I would remember like just getting at this point like stacks of Sega games, like not just like one or two, but like three or four different Sega games, and just being able to like click through like a bunch of different ones. But I kind of want to look at the cast right here, like if they're going to do a movie. And I just love this theme song. This song is so good. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I would. You know, I think I would have to go like older for Axel because I'm thinking Ryan Gosling for sure. And then for let's see, I don't know. Maybe like Mr. Captain America himself, Mr. Anthony Mackie. Yeah, I kind of like that. Anthony Mackie, Ryan Gosling, and then the young lady from Andor. Um, let's see. I'm gonna look her up because I don't know her name off the top of my head. Adria Arona. Yeah. Boom. There you go. Just cast it. You're welcome. Oh man. But yeah. So uh, don't know what you guys have planned for the summer, but I do myself have some time set aside for some video games. It's still one of my favorite things to do, and I'm looking at trying to figure out how to set this up for later videos. I'm kind of like I want to do something to kind of focus on some Nintendo titles, some Nintendo Tuesday kind of things. Looking at posts, I feel like Nintendo Tuesday used to be a thing, and it's no longer, and I kind of want to bring it back. And so I'm trying to figure out like what titles to do, like with Nintendo Tuesdays and things of that nature. And there are some titles within my Nintendo collection that would work as retro rewind weekend titles because I did rent them. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to save some of these like Mega Man titles and some of these Disney titles that I have for like a retro rewind weekend kind of a thing? Oh, that's my timer right there. Or do I want to break those into Nintendo titles, or just trying to figure out some of that piece? But I want to jump back into more of these and have some really cool just videos and stories for you guys because I have so many stories of like just hanging out with my friends and playing certain titles and certain games. Um, I kind of downplay what I did and just playing video games. And yeah, I'm really proud of like the teams that I work with. But I had a lot of fun hanging out with my friends, and even though I don't know if I was brave enough to like take off to space camp or spend a week alone, well, not alone really, but away from my family at such a young age, I had a lot of fun hanging out with my friends and having sleepovers and all night video game nights. And there's just a lot of cool stories that I have. So I'm looking forward to sharing some more of those with you guys. But I guess until then, just, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you got planned for this summer. And until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Later.